All right, you've decided on Kirkland. Smart decision. But here is what nobody is going to tell you before you move. Kirkland has its own rules, own quirks, and its own advantages that you won't find anywhere else on the east side. And knowing these things before you sign a lease or close on a house, you will save real money and real frustration. I'm Alina Araujo with Windermere Real Estate, and I've been living and working in this community for nearly 30 years. So let's get you actually ready for Kirkland. First thing you need to understand, Kirkland is bigger and more varied than most people expect. The city spans from Lakefront in the south all the way north through Finn Hill and Kingsgate, and these areas feel completely different from one another. Downtown Kirkland and the Market neighborhood are walkable and very vibrant. The mid-city neighborhoods like Rose Hill, Norkirk, and Highlands are established and feel more residential. North Kirkland, like Juanita, Finn Hill, Kingsgate, is more suburban and it offers significantly more land per dollar. And then there's Totem Lake, which has completely transformed into a real urban center with Evergreen Health as its anchor. Knowing which part of the city you're in or want to be in changes your entire housing search strategy. This is not a city you can just pick a random address in and assume experience is going to be across the board. Here's what you need to know about the transportation in Kirkland. You will want a car. The city is working really hard on transit. There's a solid express bus network. The Kingsgate Park and Ride is a major transit hub, and the 405 bus rapid transit corridor runs through Totem Lake. But Kirkland is not a car-free city. If you're commuting to Seattle, your fastest option is typically the express bus over the 520 bridge, which can genuinely be efficient during peak hours. If you're commuting to Redmond, Bellevue, or the Microsoft Redmond campus, you're looking at about 10 to 20 minutes depending on the traffic. And if you love to bike, the Cross Kirkland Corridor is a multi-use trail on a former railroad right-of-way, runs through the heart of the city and connects the neighborhoods in a way that actually makes cycling really practical here. The trail alone has changed the daily life of a lot of Kirkland residents. If you're planning on moving with kids or planning to, Kirkland's school situation is genuine competitive advantage. The entire city is served by the Lake Washington School District, which is 8+ rated on niche and consistently produces top academic outcomes. Elementary, middle, and high school options are all very strong, and the district offers choice programs, which means if a neighborhood school isn't the right fit, there are lottery-based and application programs across the district. For high-achieving students, the Cambridge program at Juanita High School is something that you need to know about. Its rigorous, internationally recognized curriculum, it feeds into top-tier universities, and it's one of the best advanced academic programs in the entire Pacific Northwest. Private school options also exist in and around Kirkland, but the bottom line is wherever you land in this city, your kids are in a very strong school system. Something newcomers genuinely appreciate is that Kirkland has a world-class healthcare right in the city. Evergreen Health is a major part of why Kirkland should be on your radar. It's also a significant local employer, so if you are a physician or healthcare professional relocating here, Evergreen Health is just a major part of why Kirkland should be on your radar. And now let's talk real estate reality, because moving to Kirkland means understanding competitive market. The median list price in Kirkland is around $1.3 million. Homes in the desirable core neighborhoods like downtown, Rose Hill, Norkirk, Finn Hill can attract multiple offers, and they move quite quickly. So you've seen days on market extend somewhat in early 2026 compared to the frenzy of like prior years, but here's what you need to know. Kirkland buyers need to be pre-approved before, not while they're looking at homes. You need to understand your specific target neighborhood and the micro market dynamics, because 98033 and 98034 behave completely different. And you need an agent who knows which listings are priced right and which ones are just gonna sit. Inventory is real right now. There are a ton of choices, but the best homes in the best neighborhoods still move. Working with someone who has deep knowledge is not optional here. It's how you win. And finally, what's it actually like to live in Kirkland? Honestly, it's one of the best places I've ever seen people build a life. The lakefront parks, the accessible and beautiful Juanita Beach, Marina Park, Houghton Beach, and in the summer, this city becomes so alive. The downtown dining scene is excellent, with everything from casual waterfront spots to upscale restaurants like Volterra that could hold their own in any major city. There's a strong arts community, a genuine farmers market culture, and neighborhood events that remind you that this is community, not just a zip code. For families relocating from larger metros, Kirkland often feels like the perfect balance. And that's why Kirkland's home values have done what they've done over the past decade. If you're planning a move to Kirkland and you want someone who will give you a real honest assessment of your options, not a sales pitch, I've been serving the community since 2012. I'm fluent in Russian and Spanish, and I specialize in helping families and physicians relocating to the greater Seattle area. I'm Alina Araujo with Windermere Real Estate. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next one.